Good day, guys. Being here. Today we're going to try this exercise. So it's a little bit hard to tell from this image, but I think these panels are something like. So if we look from the top, so this is the structure, and then when it's closed, it's something like this, right? So when it's opened, so these points move and then become open up. So open, right? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to model this one of these panel, and also when you look at this, the relationship between this and here. So they're not aligned, so which means we need to pick a different pattern-based family instead of the default rectangular shape. So let's start. So we're going to start with this generic model, pattern-based. Okay, so this is a very important part. So because if you need to choose a different pattern, you need to choose it first. Okay, so for this pattern, we need to use this. What do we call this? Half step. Okay, so okay, so now let me just do another screenshot this one and explain to you the idea. So basically, eventually a panel will look like this. Okay, so there's 4 points moving along these two reference lines, and the length of this one should equal this, and also equal this, equal this, equal this, equal this, and this, and also this. Okay, so imagine when you move this point to this, move this to this end, this will also move to this end, and this move to this end, this move to this end. Eventually it will become a flat. Okay, and then when this moved close to the midpoint here, so it will become more like, this, right? Go up, something like this. Okay, so now let's do it. So first, place a point, or use draw on face. So actually, we need to place 4 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So select the point. See this? Flip it. This one, correct. This one, flip. This one, good. Now select all 4. So we are going to create a parameter. Okay, so see here, normalized curve parameters. So click on here. So we're going to create a parameter. So let's call it, maybe I'll just call it A. Okay, instance. Okay, and okay. And now you can see if I move 1 point, it will also control the other 3. Okay. The next step is we are going to create a reporting parameter. So between any of these, so any 2 of these 6 adaptive points. So, but before that, we need to set work plan onto a reference line between these. So see here, and then dimension di. Make sure you pick the adaptive point. So okay, so this is a dimension onto these 2 adaptive points. Then select this dimension, create parameter. So and then let's just create a reporting parameter. So okay, so this parameter, this dimension, and this parameter is controlled by the distance between 1 and 2, which will be controlled by the grids, the size of the grids in the family or in the project. Okay, and then we need to place. So see here, in order to find this point, find this point and this point, we're going to place 4 half circle. Let's use reference, center and arc. Use draw on world plan, set world plan. Pick the vertical world plan. So let's tab. So this one. Okay, and then let's just create. Oh, sorry. What? Oh, yeah, that's fine. So I thought it's a circle. So that's fine. So it's half circle. I think that should be fine. Just create a radius parameter. Okay, so let's do another 3. Tab, and then another one. Set world plan again. Tab, and then set world plan. Tab. Oops, sorry, wrong one. Okay, I think that should be good. Now let's create all these radius parameter and select all of them. Let's have a look. Nothing here, that's fine. Let's create a parameter. So we're going to call this radius R, instance parameter, and then go to family types. So R equals, let's just type this reporting parameter. Okay, click OK. So now you can see it will increase the radius of these arcs and to match the distance between point 2 and point 1, which is the reporting parameter we just did. We added. Okay, so now we can find the points here. So you can see this point here and this point here. We can just use point, draw on face onto one of the arc and place another one here. Select this point, use host point by intersection, and click on this arc. And then same, this one, host point by intersection, pick this reference line. So now we have this point and this point. So if I drag this point, so you will see it also changed the location of the intersecting points here, right? So now we just need to select this point and create spline through points, make a reference line, do another one, control select this, spline through points, reference line, this one, spline through points, reference line, this one and this one, spline through points, reference line. Okay, so and then we just need to select these 2 reference line and these 2, create a form, and that's it. Oh, hang on, sorry, I connected the wrong point. Sorry about that. Let's Control Z. I'll try. Maybe I'll delete this. Delete. Yeah. Delete. Control. Oh, sorry. Tab. Select this one. Delete. And this one. Spline through points. And reference line. And these 2 points. Spline through points. Reference line. Again, this one. Control select this one. Create a form. Yep. So that's it. So now let's have a test. If I move this point. So see this, it's opening, it's close and open. Okay, so I think this is okay. I will do one more thing before I load this one. I want to change these 4 arc. See here, from weak reference to not a reference. It's not big difference, but sometimes when you have a lot of reference lines in the family, and when you load it into another family or a project, and although they are not visible, but when you move your cursor around them, so you will you will be able to pick them. So yeah, try to if we change this one to not a reference, it will avoid, accidentally click on the family when you are not hover your cursor onto the family. Okay, so next is, so we're going to maybe just use a conceptual mass, and let's actually, maybe I'll just use a create a project instead. Okay, I'll create a project and maybe just create a curtain wall, so we can place these panels in front of them. Okay, so let's change it to 7200. Yep. And I'm going to use model in place mass. Okay, so now for I think to create a surface, we need two profile. So in this case, two reference line should be enough. So we're going, let me just think, I'll just do reference line and maybe use 3D snapping, and then maybe pick one point here, pick another point here. Oh, that's fine, just another point here, another point here, and then we have two reference line, right? And then we can create a form using these two. Where are my options? Yeah, it's not on other screen, so this is tricky, because usually you will have, if you use two parallel reference line, you will have three different options. One is a revolve, using this as an axis line, use this as a profile, and the other way around, and then also a reference, like an extrusion or sweep, just putting them. In this case, because the option is not on my screen, I can't really find it. So if I click anywhere, it'll create this revolve thing, which is not what I want. So I'm going to just close it. So I'll just select these two reference line and make it, I select these 2 points and create a spline rule point, and then do the same on these 2 points. And now I have a closer reference line, so Revit will definitely understand what I want to do, right? So to create either a surface or a solid form. So in this case, because I can't see any option on my screen, so I'll have to just click anywhere to finish this solid, and then just click on press the delete key on my keyboard. So this will leave only a surface here, which is what we need, right? Okay, so now I'm going to do is click on divided surface, and then I want to have two horizontal grid. So I guess it's U grid. Oh hell, maybe 3. Yeah, 3, and then for vertical, I'll see if I can just match the number of mullion we have here. Yep. Okay, great. Now, oh hell. Okay, I think because we used this half step, so yeah, I'm not sure about, maybe I'll load this family into this project and have a try. Okay, so you can see it's doing this panel. Maybe we can increase the number of this. So yeah, I think that'll be fine. So now let's try this family. Okay, so you can see I'll change the shade. Let me change the lighting. It's too dark. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so yeah, can I turn on the shadow? Oh, not here, but once I finish model in place, we can turn on the shadow. So okay, so that's fine. let's, hang on, let me try to tab select. Okay, so here is the issue, because this is a model in place family, model in place mass. We won't be able to pick individual one and change the angle. Oh, hang on, change A. Yeah, so we use A to control. With the A is the percentage between, see here, 74%. So between the edge of that pattern-based family and the midpoint here. So which means this part is 74% of from here to here, right? So okay, so let's have a try. If we edit in place and then try to select one individual again. Okay, so looks like now we can change. Yeah, we can, if we want to. This is not very convenient. I need to go down. Maybe let's do this. So because currently that A parameter is under other. So sometimes when I want to move this up, so it's easier to control. So for example, we can move it under dimension. So instead of in other, which is always on the bottom of all the parameters. So you can just go pick the dimensions and click OK. OK, load this back, overwrite. So now if we tab select, so maybe type IC as well, because this, so we don't need to tab and pick, we can directly pick. Okay, so now the A is on the dimension, so it's much easier. It's just here, so you don't need to go down there. Right? So you can, the maximum, it doesn't work when it's 1, but that's fine. If you can always use 0.99, so which is close to 1, but yeah, that's, maybe I try 0 as well. So 0 doesn't work. 0, yeah, it works. So it's a flat, right? So yeah, I think this is it. I don't think we're going to. You can do dynamo for this. So for example, you can pick a point or at some, for example here, and then use the distance. Use the distance to control the percentage of opening. You can't do dynamo in model in place mass. You will need to use conceptual mass instead. Okay, I'm not going to do it today. I've done that like a few times, I believe, before in the past. So maybe you just do a search and maybe you can find a video about that. 0.1. So yeah, it will take some time if you have a large number of all these panels, but it's quite straightforward. So if you have or even multiple, you can always do. You can't do this. Sorry, I saw that you can just select, but looks like I need to just pick them individually. Just use press Control to select multiple of them, and just type a number. So I think that's it. Okay, so here we have some curtain wall in the back. Now type HR to show the mullions, right? So yeah, so you need to have some structure, otherwise it will look very fake. So yeah, some structure in the back, and also glazing in the front. That's operable panels, so you can change. You can have big size, create some interesting pattern. So it's very simple and can be quite useful. So you can create your own pattern with this one. Okay, so I think that's it. I will upload. So and also if you want to change material, you can just need to give this panel a material parameter. So you can also create I'll just call it MA. Just if you give it an instance parameter, you can give them different material. So for example, I'll just quickly go to manage material. I'll just create a couple of material. Oh, what's going on? I'll call it 1 maybe, make it dark. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll duplicate, call it 2, make it lighter, and duplicate, call it 3, maybe white. So now I have 3 different material. So I'll need to edit in place, and tab, select or typing 1. It's not changing. Hang on, let me try again. So I'll select 1. Oh, didn't change. I'll type isolate category, so it's easier to pick. So I'll just type 1, type maybe it's because I'll type GD, because we previously we changed this to make it lighter. So I think it's probably because of that. It's still not changing. Can you see the difference? Yeah, it looks like a little bit dark, but it's not. I'll try 2. There's no difference. 2, this one 3, this one 1. Interesting. It's not working. Sorry about that. I'll go to material again. Oh, sorry. So the reason why the color is not changing is because we changed the color under appearance, which is the color you will see in realistic graphic setting. Because currently we're under shade as SD shade, so the color in shade is actually using this one. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, they are exactly the same. So that's why when we change the material, there's no difference at all. So what I'm going to do is I'll just tick this box, which means this color on the shade, it will match the color on the appearance. Okay, so now let's click OK, and you will see it will change the color. And also sometimes can be also helpful is on the shade, the color changes depending on the lighting setting. So when you change the lighting, or sometimes when you choose different time of the day, so they will all look different. So if you really want to make sure the color, the material you use is the right one, so you can use consistent colors. So this means there's no shading at all. So the color you see here is exactly the color. Is the exact color you use for in the material on the graphic. This color. Okay. So see. That's the difference. Sometimes, yeah, so you can see depending on the angle of these panels, the color of the panels is different. But if you choose consistent colors, they will be exactly the same. Okay, so let's try. Yeah, so you can also use MA to match. So not only match the color, but also match the opening, right? MA. Okay, so material 2, 1, 3. Oops, sorry, 3. 3, and that's it. Okay, so I will upload this family so you can have a play. And if you have any questions, 0.05. Yeah, please let me know. I'll try 0.02. Oh, sorry. 0.02. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's it. Thank you. I will see you next time. Bye.